Hello Dartford and the surrounding villages. I'm Gary Lintorn and welcome to Dartford Heroes Episode II. Today I'm talking to Pam Manwaring. Hi Pam, how are you?
Hi Gary, I'm fine, thank you. Yep, how are you?
Yeah, lovely day today, I see. I can see the sun coming in your where you're living.
Yeah, hopefully I'll get out in the garden later. Yeah, catch a few rays. Bit unusual for us, that's good.
Lovely, brilliant. So, right, you've been nominated as a Dartford hero, which I've never met you before. I know your reputation as a business lady, and I'm known to know more about you. But so we've never met, and this is the first time we've seen about you. And Brian Downton has recommended you as a Dartford hero.
Oh, that's lovely. Coming from someone like Brian, he does an enormous amount for Dartford, and he knows a lot of people. So, I mean, it's a huge honour anyway. But no, thank you, Brian.
Yeah, well done,
really pleased. Thank you.
So, Pam, tell me about your association with Dartford and what you do.
Okay, well, I have always lived in Dartford. My husband and I have both grown up in Dartford, born in Dartford, partied in Dartford, and now we own a business in Dartford. In 2002, we bought Orchard Autos in the town centre. 2005, we bought our Park Road site and moved up there. And then last year, we bought the Dartford Motor site up on Heath Lane. So now we're running two sites in Dartford and have been running a successful Dartford business for 18 years now. So, yeah, long time. We get involved in a lot of stuff. Yeah, no, we do. I mean, both of us are the sort of people, we don't sit still. If we can help other people, we can. We both believe that's quite an important thing. And we're lucky enough to be able to use the garage to help us do that. We can sort of help spread the word by using the garage, social media, things like that. And contacts. So, yeah, works really well.
Excellent. I know the reputation of the garage. I didn't realise you'd actually two sites from three. So obviously you built up and bought other people out. What do you love about Dartford? If you and your husband in here since Littlands, what do you love about Dartford? What's made you stay here?
It's what we know. We both sort of used to go to the park, Central Park. It's brilliant. It's lovely. It's we know a lot of people. We've sorry, guys. We know a lot of people there. I think there's a great community spirit in Dartford. There's brilliant sports facilities. You've got the running track there. You've got the new rugby club, football club, the cricket club, obviously close to our heart. And the council are really supportive both of sort of activities like that and of businesses. And I think that's really important. It really does help. And of course, for us, we have got some really lovely customers that have become friends over the years. We're very lucky. Our customer base is very loyal, very supportive, and they're nice people to deal with. So, we're grateful for that. It's good.
In recommendation, you can't get better than that. I mean, I hear your garage everywhere. So,
yeah, no, most of our business comes through recommendation, and it's amazing how the Flame site has grown in the last year through word of mouth. It's very humbling, actually. It's really nice. But that shows what Dartford's like. Dartford are very much, it is a community place, and people do talk to each other and do help each other out. And that's what we love about it. It's our sort of place.
Amazing. Now, one of the reasons why you've been nominated is not only that you're a lovely lady, but you do a lot of things for charity and organisations. And that's why you're here today. Tell me about what you're involved in and why you're doing it for.
You're going to regret asking.
Don't get embarrassed.
I have my fingers in a lot of pies.
A lot of pies. Fingers, that's a nice old-fashioned term. I like that. Fingers in a lot of pies. Tell me about your pies, Pam.
Right, my pies. Well, we get involved in a lot. And as I just said, we use the garage, particularly the social media side, garage to help spread the word. So for example, a couple of weeks ago now, with all the coronavirus and everything going on, I saw a post about a group needing fabric to sew scrubs bags for the NHS and key workers. And I'm a sewer, So I thought, well, I'll have I can use some of my stash. But I put a post out on the garage social medias, and within 2 days, we'd filled up our people carrier with fabric that had been donated by customers. I mean, how fantastic is that? Just a huge, huge support. And I picked up another load yesterday, and I've delivered it round to different people that are going. So, it's brilliant. People haven't got to do an awful lot to make a change, and even just having a sort out and dropping off an old quilt cover, that's made 4 bags for paramedics. Brilliant.
Bravo.
So yes, that's my latest. I'm involved in sewing bags for that. So I've made about 50 so far. I'm still going, and I'm still collecting and delivering fabric around to different people that I know sort of will also make bags. So that's that. We get involved with Dartford Deeds Not Words, brilliant organisation. They collect things, various things over the year. At Christmas they have the toy appeal, so we collect in toys. We're a collecting point and then deliver them down to them. Easter, it's normally Easter eggs, obviously Easter's sort of cancel. All through the year we collect toiletries, which they give out to sort of various refugees, hospitals, homeless, all sorts. Trying to think what else. We collect wool because I've got a group of people that sew tiny little hats for premature babies, and then I give them all to Belle, and she posts them off to the wool that isn't sort of soft enough for that, give to a lady who runs blankets for the homeless. And either I crochet them into blankets, or she distributes them to other people that knit or crochet them into blankets, and then they're distributed to the homeless. And that's the UK organisation rather than just sort of Dartford area. What else? Jem loves me. I'm completely filling the garage up with stuff all the time. We also collect crisp packets and biscuit wrappers and things like that. The crisp packets, they go to raise money for the air ambulance, Kent Air Ambulance.
Right.
The biscuit and chocolate wrappers, they go to a local school and they change them into funds for the school, obviously for stuff for the kids, craft stuff like that. What else do we do? We've used our contacts at the garage at Christmas to, I collected lots and lots of parcels from blankets for the homeless that comprised of all sort of like essential items that they need, as well as a gift for them, and we dropped those down to a meal down in sort of Medway, actually, sorry. But anyway, all the homeless, they had a parcel each with a gift in as well.
Sweet.
But I didn't actually do anything. I just had the contacts and I just connected them up and then did the delivery sort of thing. But that's where the garage comes into its own. That's where it can help me help other people. God. So what else do we do? You may have seen, we have bright pink Mercedes. It was painted bright pink because we did something called the Scum, and we've actually did it twice. We were due to do it again next month, but it's obviously cancelled. Yes. But basically, across Europe, we raise money for a charity. Our garage charity is the Eleanor Hospice, and both times we've done it, we've raised about £3,000 each time, which is again support the customers of the garage. It's it's mainly them. It's brilliant. Wow. So pink used for that. We take it to school fetes. Things like fill up balloons, give out prize. Obviously, any money we take on the stall goes to the school we're at. Pausing for breath.
Take your time.
Eleanor Hospice, we try and raise do about 3-4 events a year for the Eleanor Hospice, and in the past, various band nights, dinner dances. I did a car treasure hunt once, which was really good, and I was hoping to redo this year, but obviously not going to happen. We did have a beer festival planned, but again, not going to happen. But, we try and do a lot of big events, and again, the garage helps spread the word.
Yes.
So, it's just all about getting the word out there, and again, the community spirit around the area. So, what else? I go litter picking around both sites and the cricket club car park.
I know this one.
Because real bugbear of mine, keeping litter around. So, and because we're on that busy roundabout, there's so much litter. So, I try and get out there and get it picked up at least once a week if I can. So,
I bet you can pick up some crisp packets and some biscuit packets when you're at litter picking.
Yeah. We won't go into everything I pick up. It's not.
I know.
Anyway, what else do I do? Oh, I suppose we're taking part in a big Easter egg hunt, actually. Again, I wasn't organising it. It was someone down at Edenbridge Park. They were going to do a big Easter egg hunt to raise money. Yeah, yeah. The garage were going to supply the manpower to go and hide the stuff and sort of help him man the stall and sort of give out the eggs and everything at the end. But again, obviously not going to happen now. But we're lucky that we've got a really good team at the garage, and if we are going to get in something like that, you know, they'll come along and help. They're quite happy to come along and stand by the car full of balloon, or dish out cakes if you're doing something. They're quite happy to do it. So we, you know, that would have been a nice one actually for all of us to have gone and done as a team. God, right, okay. I'm sorry, Gary, I did warn you.
No, Pam, this is what. No, please relax. I'm listening. I'm enthralled.
Okay.
Anything else that you don't do, Pam? Tell me something you don't do.
God, what don't I do? I can't think of a lot I don't do. I'm always up for a challenge. Right, other things we do get very involved with the Lee Academy Trust. We do a lot with them. We try and do as much as we can. We are huge believers in sort of encouraging, you know, next generation through. It's so important. Not just in a work sort of sense, but trying to sort of show them that you know, be nice and people will be nice to you sort of thing, and give a little and you'll get a little back, that sort of thing. So they organise a lot of things like speed mentoring. So you go in and it's like a bit like speed dating. You get sort of like a minute with, or a couple of minutes with each person and move around, which actually is really rewarding. It's really good. You get a lot out of it because there's no fluffiness. You just get straight down to, you know, if they've got a question about work, you answer it. It's brilliant. We've been in and done interviews. We've manned stalls at their careers fairs. We've taken their work experience students. We usually take, you know, a few, both in the office and in the workshop, try and sort of encourage that. What else do we do?
Sorry to interrupt.
Have apprentices.
Sorry to interrupt. Mm-hmm. I can remember seeing a video a little while ago. I think it was North Kent College. And they'd come down to do a video because of the apprentices that you were taking up. They actually contacted you to do a video about you because of what you're doing for them. That's correct, isn't it? It was amazing, very professional. They came to you, didn't they? Because you're apprentices.
They rang up. Because we've actually got 4 apprentices. We sort of always used to have 1 or 2, but then we discovered actually having 2 in the same year was quite beneficial to the apprentices because they weren't the newbie on their own. There were 2 of them to sort of spread it, if you like, and they could support each other. Most people are a little bit competitive, so you know, it just works really well having 2 in the same year going. So we've actually got 4 at the moment that are going through. 2 were due to qualify this summer, but with everything that's going on, I'm not sure. So anyway, we'll see. But yeah, it's very important. We, you know, Jeff and Adam in the workshop, they sort of take up the mentoring side on the workshop sort of side of it, and I sort of try and guide them on the I don't know, the PR sort of, not PR, personnel sort of side, HR sort of side of it, and everything. I try and help them with all of that, and with college work, they get stuck on that, you know, we'll try and help them to get them through, just give them a bit of guidance. We also do actually, we were due to take another one after the Easter holidays. But in the past we've done it where you've got, you know, not everyone is academic, and not everyone likes school for various reasons, whether that's sort of medical problem, social problems. Some people just don't cut out for it, and you know, and they'll blossom somewhere else. And we've to take a student after Easter for only 1 day a week this time. We've done it for 2 days before, where they come into the garage and they will work in the workshop alongside us for 1 day a week, just to give them a taste of what it's like out in the outside world, and you know, just to give them a, you know, do they want to do this? Perhaps they'd rather do something that's hands-on than, you know, than not. And I think, oh God, I'm going to go a bit deeper. I think sometimes it's really easy for youngsters to feel like they're failures, sort of thing, because they don't get the school and what's expected of them. But actually, they are brilliant when it comes to putting a car back together or building a brick wall or something. So, we just, I actually approached the school and said, look, have you got anyone that you think might benefit from this? And got back to said yes. So, he's got another year to go at school, this lad. So whether he comes or not after this is over, I don't know. But the place will be there for him if he wants to. And I would just in someone, a bit of trust in someone that needs a bit of help at that time. Why wouldn't you? It's brilliant. We're hoping to do there. God, do you know what? I haven't finished yet, Gary. I'm so sorry.
Carry on, please, Pam. We said carry on. This is natural. Everyone out there watching, me and Pam have never met each other. We've only spoken on the phone. And we're not actors or actresses. She's a business lady and I'm an estate agent. So we're going to be natural, everyone, okay? Carry on, Pam, when you're ready. Please
okay.
relate.
Well, we are lucky enough at both of our sites. At Heath Lane, we've got Heath, obviously. We've got the Heath up there.
Yeah.
And at Parkroad, we're right. Which is a lovely park. So I used to be there used to be a committee or a group, Friends of Hesketh Park, and that went down to a small little group of us. Yeah. But the person that ran it for health reasons had to stop, but hopefully it will reform again soon. And that was really nice, being part of something, like that. Hesketh Park is lovely, and it's lovely to be able to have a bit into it. So, and also, I didn't say as well, this isn't really me helping others, but we have a little dog walking station at both sites. So we've got a bowl of water out for the dogs and treats in the offices because we're both near dog walking stations.
I'm a big animal lover, so that's got my heart there.
yeah. What else do I do? Dartford Cricket Club. We have a lot to do with Dartford Cricket Club. We've had an association with them for about 10 years now, I think. They do an awful lot to encourage youngsters into the sport. Yeah. They do regular coaching sessions, and you can hear them out there, you can see them out there when we're at work. It's they do a lot, and it's an absolute privilege to be able to support Dartford Cricket Club. We try and go along to their social events, they come along to our social events. It's really good. A lot of the events, or practically all the events I organise, hold at the cricket club because it's such a brilliant venue, and they're so helpful. So we do have a lot to do with them. I paint stones as well.
I heard about this.
I don't know.
I heard about this.
Yeah, there's Facebook groups for it, and people paint stones and
I know. Everybody's noticed there's Facebook groups for it.
I know. So I paint stones and I hide them around Dartford. If someone finds a stone and sees Orchard Garage on the back of it and it makes them smile, great, I've made someone smile today.
That's wonderful.
So I do that.
That's wonderful.
But I suppose with like all the, again through the garage, I do know a lot of people. I know a lot of other businesses and things, and I do my best to sort of to help other businesses. If someone says to me, I think I'm selling a house and need an estate agent, I know you now. I do try and help.
I know you do.
Part of the business to spread the word, and also. Over the years, when people have started out in business and they're a little bit unsure about something, I've done my best to sort of guide them and to them a little bit. We help. Even after 18 years, there's still questions that you want answered, and there's still sometimes you have wobbles and you want to look into something. And I've had a lot of help over the years, and I therefore can give back a lot of help.
Karma.
I think that's important.
Karma.
Yeah. Very, very much believe in that. And lastly, I suppose, we get approached an awful lot at the garage for raffle prizes. We've got a lot of customers. They're all raising money for charities dear to their hearts. Yes. We give out an awful lot of prizes, MOTs, vouchers, prizes, things like that. And we also, we try and go along to a lot of the events. We help sponsor, support with raffle prizes, whatever. It's not all about giving things. In my mind, it's more about giving time because time's precious.
Yes.
So we time. So, I think trying to think if there's anything else. Everybody's probably switched off.
No, that's not right. How is the lockdown? How's the lockdown affecting you and your family at the moment? I know you've got some good news coming soon.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? We're all pretty positive. It's obviously very, very sad. Well, it's not more than sad. God, it's enormous. It's very worrying. It's very worrying for everyone at the moment. But there's nothing we can do about it. So we're just making the most of what we can. And yes, our eldest son and his partner are due a baby any time now. So they're obviously sort of home safe out the way, and so we're just sort of making the use of the time to do a bit of stuff that we want to do. So we normally get time. We normally always doing stuff. So we're keeping ourselves busy. We're having fancy quizzes, fancy dress, all sorts of things. You'll probably see on my Facebook page some of our silly fancy dress things. But, it's keeping us busy. I'm keeping busy, with these scrubs and the bags for the homeless and distributing stuff. Yeah. I mean, we're a very sort of, we are a very tight team. We all miss each other, even though we work together. We see each other a lot out of work as well. So it's like everybody. Everybody's missing everybody, and everybody's feeling a bit unsure, really.
Yeah.
But we'll get through it. We'll get through it. It'll be fine. Yeah.
I did see Laura and Hardy the other day.
Yes.
I thought it was brilliant. When I was stalking you before our Zoom meeting, everyone, I do stalk you first to make sure I'm talking to you. But no, I saw that you and your husband look brilliant. When this is all over, and you can go out, what are you gonna do, Pam?
Well, obviously, my first port of call is going to go to our grandchild. Like probably millions of grandparents around the world, we're going to be hammering on their door, waiting for a cuddle. So that's the first thing. Next thing, we're going to have a barbecue and a party with our Aldridge team, just to sort of welcome everybody back and yay, we're through it. Let's get going. And then, really important to our hearts, we're going to go out and support local businesses and restaurants and bars and things. Try and keep it local. It's very, very important, I think. So yeah, we're going to do that. And garage wise, yes, it's very, very uncertain times for everyone, but it's not just the family team, our wider team, if you like. We're a very close unit. We're just going to get a head step, work hard, and we will come out of this. We will come out of it, and we'll come out fighting. Exactly. It definitely will. So I know it's horrible being stuck indoors and everything, but it's we're positive. We're always positive people, so we'll be okay. And I was only going to say, one of the best things I think has come out of this lockdown is the community spirit. Again, sort of getting back to Dartford and its community spirit. Everybody is helping everybody. And it's so nice, and it's it's so lovely to be a part of. And I really, really hope that once this lockdown is over, and once we all get back to our busy lives and everything, that people remember how good it felt to help other people and to be a part of a community. And I really hope that carries on. I hope that's what people carry out of this. That it's that little bit of time is worth finding.
I think very wise words, Pam. And I've realised I was a naughty boy when I was at school. I'd done little things, but I think that now has made me more compassionate. And I do hope that people will come out and look at different individuals differently, like, say, the key workers, your dustmen, your postmen, everything like that, the bus drivers. It's made me, and it's horrible that this thing has happened to make us feel like this, but I think it's the world telling us, that's it. And it's a big It's a big wake up call. And I know it's don't like to see people die, but I know it's changed my views of things for the good, the better way, I think.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely horrific, and it's just, well, the words have all been said, haven't they? You just never imagined that you would ever sort of have to face something like this, but it's here, and actually, I think people are amazing the way they've dealt with it and are dealing with it, and I know I'm forever the optimist, irritatingly optimistic, I know, but I do really, really believe that the world will be a better place after this.
Yeah, I agree. I was about to say, have you got any more words to say, but I think you just summed it up. Everyone needs to be more compassionate. look after their neighbours, their local community, and do more things like you're doing, Pam. Brian Downton recommended you as a hero. I think you're a hero.
Oh, thank you.
You do an amazing job, and I just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. I really do thank you for your time, and well, I'm touched for you to take your time to talk to me. I'll get gobsmacked now. Anything you want to say before we go? Anything you'd like to say, Pam, to anyone out there?
Oh God, what can I say to Ryan? Well, thank you first of all. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Dartford, for the amazing support you give us. I do honestly think it's lovely. I love Dartford.
Worthy. Credit to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Gary.
All right, everyone, I'd like to say thank Pam for her time. She's been an amazing lady to talk to. Remember, if you're a Dartford resident and you'd like to nominate your hero, doesn't matter what they do, just someone that you think's doing something at the moment. Anything. Just please speak to them first, obviously, and let me know. Either click on the link or tag their name in the post. I want to say thank you to Pam Manwaring. I'm Gary Lintorn. Stay safe and stay well, Dartford. And remember, you're not stuck at home, you're safe at home. Thank you, Pam.
Thank you. Thank you.
'Cause you're a believer.